Which automaker employs the most hourly workers in the country? Ford. Which automaker assembles the most vehicles in the country? Ford. That's not a coincidence. It's a commitment. A commitment Ford dealers share by offering employee pricing across a full lineup of Ford vehicles.
Now get employee pricing plus 5.9% financing for 72 months plus $2,500 cash on a new F-150. Only from your best in Texas Ford dealer.
Good evening, Longhorn Nation. Welcome to Red and Charlene McCombs Field. Tonight we gather on this field to celebrate history, to honor grit, and to pay tribute to the team that brought home something we've all been dreaming of for a long time. The 2025 NCAA National Champions, your Texas Longhorns softball team. These women represent everything it means to be a Texas Longhorn. Tough, talented, relentless, and full of Texas fight. They faced the best in the country and came out on top. They made history, and they did it together. This moment has been decades in the making. Since the program's very first varsity pitch back in 1997, generations of Longhorns have built the foundation brick by brick, pitch by pitch, and now we stand at the summit. With a jaw-dropping 56 wins, a new single-season program record. This team didn't just compete, they dominated. In our inaugural season in the Southeastern Conference, they went 16-8 in conference play, and, get this, 27-4 right here at home in Austin. Y'all made McCombs Field a fortress. Longhorn fans, you showed up, and this team showed out. And how about our road to Oklahoma City? For the second straight year and the third time in the last 4 seasons, the Horns have reached the Women's College World Series Championship Series. That's elite company. Let's not forget the individual greatness that powered this run. Senior Mia Scott made history with the most career home runs by a Longhorn at the Women's College World Series, 5 bombs in total in her career. Reese Atwood earned first-team All-America honors and became the first Longhorn ever to be named Diamond Sports NFCA Catcher of the Year. Jolie Mitchell made World Series history of her own, becoming the first Longhorn to crush 2 home runs in a single World Series game. And our ace in the circle, Tegan Cavan, was absolutely lights out in OKC. She set a World Series record by going 31 2/3 consecutive innings pitched without allowing an earned run. And speaking of excellence, how about our fearless leader, the architect of this program's first national championship, head coach Mike White. He has now led his teams to 15 NCAA Super Regionals in 15 postseason appearances. That is consistency. That is postseason toughness. That is Texas. Now, before we get started, we want to take a moment and thank some incredible members of our Longhorn family who are joining us today. To the Longhorn Band, Texas Cheer, Texas Palm, Hook'em, Bevo and the Silver Spurs, Smokey the Cannon, and the Texas Cowboys. Thank you for the sights, the sounds, and the spirit that define what it means to play for and cheer for the University of Texas. Give it up for them. And finally, to the most passionate fans in college softball, you. From our students and alumni, to young fans in the stands wearing their favorite player's jersey, to the loyal fans who have been with us since '97 when this program was born, this championship is for you. You've supported us through every inning, every setback, and every walk-off. This moment belongs to the entire Longhorn family. At this time, we ask that you direct your attention to the video board.
Ground ball, backhanded by Good, over to first. presents your 2025 Division I Softball National Champions, the Texas Longhorns.
All right, Longhorn Nation, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's welcome back to Red and Charlene McCombs Field for the very first time, your 2025 NCAA National Champion, Texas Longhorns. Starting with our support staff, Student Manager Garrett Johnson, Student Manager Troy Peisker, Student Manager David Ramos, Student Manager Kayla Rojas, Assistant Strength and Conditioning Coach Joel Tillman, Athletic Field and Turf Specialist Andrew Bowens, Assistant Director of Communications Chris Brown, Director of Clinical Services Ryan Rowe, Associate Athletic Trainer Reza Aguilar, Assistant Director Athletic Performance Coach Mel Schmitz, Director of Player Development and Analytics Nick Williams, Director of Operations Keely McMillan. And now for your Texas softball coaches, Assistant Coach Patty Ruth Taylor, Assistant Coach Kristen Zaleski, Associate Head Coach Steve Singleton, and the head coach of your Texas Longhorns, Mike White. All right, Longhorn Nation, it's time to welcome the players. Number 4, Adeo Wallace. Number 11, Lynn Brister. Number 12, Vic Hunter. Number 23, Vivi Martinez. Number 25, Cam Salmon. Number 30, Rachel Wells. Number 77, Citlali Gutierrez. Number 99, Sophia Simpson. Number 3, Vanessa Quiroga. Number 55, Mac Morgan. Number 5, Katie Bennett. Number 44, Katie Simis. Number 43, Leanne Good. Number 21, Caden Henry. Number 7, Ashton Maloney. Up next are your Longhorns who were named to the Women's College World Series All-Tournament team. Number 20, Katie Stewart. Number 9, Jolie Mitchell. Number 14, Reese Atwood. Number 10, Mia Scott. And finally, the 2025 Women's College World Series Most Outstanding Player, number 17, Tegan Caban. Please join me in welcoming our first distinguished guest. He has guided this university through a season of transformation and triumph. His commitment to our academic mission and our student athletes is unwavering, and his presence today underscores just how much this championship means to the 40 Acres. Please give a warm Texas welcome to the interim president of the University of Texas at Austin, Jim Davis.
Welcome home, champions! And how about this crowd? How about your fans, team? They're all here to see you. This is what creates a championship, a team like this with fans like this. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the work you did to bring this trophy to its rightful home. Good job. My wife, Teresa, and I were so proud to be able to watch you and be near you and be in these stands with these fans to see all the work you put in, the patience, the commitment, the time. It is amazing what you've done, and we're so grateful that you've done this for the Longhorns. But here's what I want you to really know. You represent the very best of what it means to be a Longhorn. Your grit, your commitment, your relentless effort and desire to win. You represent the best of us, and we are so proud that you are our champions. This team is the example for all of us of what we mean by Texas fight. And I'll tell you what I love the very most, and y'all know it too, you were there, but I love the very most. When it came down to the end, when it really mattered, it's on the line. They didn't just bring out a can of whoop. They reached back into a 55-barrel drum of whoop, and they brought a championship back to Texas. Well done, Hook 'em Horns.
Up next, a man who needs no introduction in these parts, but we're going to give him one anyway. He's the heartbeat behind one of the most successful eras in Texas athletics history. His passion is unmatched, his vision is bold, and his love for Longhorn Nation runs deep. Let's hear it for our Vice President and Lois and Richard Folger Family Athletics Director, Chris Del Conte.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, baby. Isn't this awesome? This is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to indulge me for 2 seconds. I just want to acknowledge Chris Plonsky and Jody Conrad. And Connie Clark and our letter women that started this program with the vision of what happened today. You guys are the foundation of this, and I can't thank you enough for still being employed in our department and seeing this come through. It was awesome to be with her last night, and the tears coming down her cheeks, and she said, "We won a national championship in softball. I couldn't have dreamed of that when I built this stadium." Mikey White, ladies, you're the first. No one can ever take that away from you. When we were looking for a coach, CP and I are out looking for a coach, and all of a sudden we met with Mike White, and we're looking for someone that had been to Oklahoma City, been there. Men's baseball did not make Omaha, keenly aware of that. But Oklahoma City, and I remember when I was at Arizona, Oregon was not a very good team. And he went to Oregon and took that team to Oklahoma City. And I asked Mike Condrea, "Who's the best coach out there?" And he goes, "Me." I said, "You're not the best." He goes, "But not me, Mike White. If you can get Mike White to come to Texas, you'll win a national championship." And for you guys that don't know who Mike Condrea was, he's the head coach at Arizona, but our Olympic women's softball coach. And for him to say the best coach in the country, of course not himself, was Mike White. And when I met with Mike White, I said, "What's your dreams and aspirations?" He goes, "To win a championship." I will do that at Texas. And when you listen to him talk, he has a New Zealand accent, so I got a little lost in that. I said, "Run that by me one more time, my man." He goes, "I will win a championship at Texas. We'll hire the right staff. We'll recruit the very best athletes, and we'll win a championship." And that fateful day, you said yes. And to watch you work and grind and see with your entire staff to see what happened is unbelievable. To bring the first national championship back to Texas, I can't be so proud for you and for our student athletes. Coaches coach, women win championships. And I don't miss a game. I usually sit there in the bullpen. I think that's what it's called, where they pitch. I'll sit down and talk to Gutierrez. I'll talk to Mac. Mac usually tells me what's going on in her personal life. You know what I mean? She says she met a man at Buc-ee's. I said, "You did what now?" So it's usually my chatter. We chat with Mac. Keegan will walk by. She makes water nervous. You know what I mean? She's so focused. I don't even want to say hi to her. I said, "Hello, ma'am. Just keep on going." And to watch this team that loves each other and they're galvanized one thing, and to watch what was going on. If you watched that championship and you saw Stewie run right into a wall, take the wall on and win. I mean, she smashed a wall and turns out throws the seed back to second. I'm like, "How do you do that?" I asked this morning if she's sore. She goes, "No, the wall is." To watch Mia. Doesn't have an ACL. To come in And all of a sudden, everything that comes to third base, she just bing, 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 throwing seeds out. You're like, how does she do that? I asked her boyfriend, who is currently under an ACL surgery. He's trying to recover. I go, take some lessons from Mia. She is tough as nails. To hit that home run was unbelievable. And here comes, and all of a sudden, that first game, I know all of you all were just like me, a little puckered up. They walk out, here comes old Reese Atwood. We're going to walk her. I asked Reese, have you ever been walked? She goes, several times. She threw up 3 enchiladas on the third one. She just, shing, and we win the game. How about that? That's all fortitude. Then all of a sudden here comes on Saturday night. Mikey White's called coaching. He said, we're going to give Tegan a break. We're going to pitch a bunch of studs. And boy, and we fought our tail off that second game. Just fought our tail off. Had a chance. We lose 4-3. I walk back in the dugout, and every one of those girls goes, we got her. We know it. We see it now. We got her. Yesterday morning, I'm watching these women, and they're just hanging out, having a great time. Cool as cucumbers. I went to the bathroom twice and puked. I was a nervous wreck. Watching them, they were so cool as a cucumber. All of a sudden, Nija comes up, and it was bang, 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 and Goody goes over the yard, goes bananas. I'm like, what just happened? Right? And then here comes, right then, and the onslaught happened. It's 10-0. We're sitting here going, we got it. Because a woman did not give up a run, had the ball in her hands. Tegan, you were unbelievable. Every one of you ladies contributed to this championship. Henry, you were so fast. By the way, Henry and I, we had a deal going. Last year she asked me, hey, why did you send the volleyball team to Europe? I said, they won a national championship. She goes, if we win one, you're going to send us? I said, if you don't, you're going to Juarez. She thought Juarez was Europe. I said, no, it's El Paso, ma'am. I just met with them in the locker room. They're already planning where they're going because they did win a national championship. So, ladies, and Maloney to be the all-time hit leader, baby, and you and Jolie, you guys are just bombing away. It was awesome. Each and every one of you should be proud to be the first national champion of the University of Texas. So happy for you. Mikey White, your dream come true, buddy. Come on up here. Your head softball coach, Mikey White.
I don't know how I'm going to follow that, jokester. He is something else, but we're just overwhelmed with the support that we're receiving right now. This is like surreal. Are we dreaming right now? We're national champions. Woo! Chris talked a lot about what I've done for the program and everything else, but there's a lot of people that came before me. Coach Connie Clark set the foundation for this, and a lot of the alumni, Kat Osterman, and a lot of many other great players that have come through. And we always loved watching Texas. Always loved watching them and what they could do and where they're at. But there's, we continue to build on it. We talked to the ladies about leaving the jersey in a better place, and we can say that the seniors that are leaving the program today, their last game is yesterday, have definitely left the jersey in a better place. Hooker. That takes a small army to put this together, and I've been so blessed to have so many great people. Keely McMillan, our Director of Operations. Keely, stand up, Keely. Come on. This woman does more for anybody. We talk about the hardest workers in our program being like some of the ball players, and a lot of our ball players are first here and last to leave. Keely's always the first there and the last to leave. I beat her some days, but not every day. She's always here and doing her work and getting things ready for us and making things run smooth. So many other people to thank. I don't want to start because I'll forget most of them, and I'm not great with that part of it. But I want to thank Cristiano Conte for entrusting me with the program and being the leader here at Texas for the last 7 years, I believe. And not counting COVID, of course, that weird year we had there. But I also want to thank my family, my wife Lisa, Nairi, Sydney, and Kenzie, who have been there throughout my career when I was a fast pitch player. A lot of times I was gone. And she was like a single mom. And, you can't do the things you want to do without support from your wife and your family, and they've been there for me. And whenever we haven't been successful, We lost 2 of the semifinals. They were very supportive of what we were doing and how we were doing it, and supportive of me. So I appreciate all that, and I love you. Thank you. So, to my players, what an unbelievable group of young women. Unbelievable. Chips are to the wall. I don't know who was here at that Clemson series, but you guys helped us. The reason we worked so hard to get top 8 so we can have the fans like you help us out in those tough times. And you did that for us. Helka. We couldn't have done it without you. When the chips were down, we had runners on second and third base with none out, and the bottom of the inning, bottom of the 7th, I think it was, Tegan Caban came through. The defense came through, and the hitters finally broke through, and we won our way out of that Super Regional. That was awesome to get us to our College World Series, and we played the best of the best. We played all the best teams, even our nemesis, Oklahoma, and we beat them. I told them a couple of years ago, I told their time is coming. The winter's coming. It's coming from the north, and we were the winter for them. If you get that, joke, but that's okay. Anyhow. Again, the team, thank you so much. The seniors that have done so much. My coaching staff, associate head coach, Coach Singleton, Kristen Valesky, and Coach Pay-Ruth Taylor. They worked their butts off. Thank you so much. Now the tough part. Back to recruiting. It started today already. Isn't that crazy? Right back on the treadmill. Get going again, find the next great team that's going to come in, and hopefully win another championship for you all here at Texas. Thank you. Hook 'em!
And finally, we have a special young woman to bring to the stage. She's been nothing short of phenomenal throughout this postseason, calm under pressure, fearless in the circle, and now officially crowned the most outstanding player of the Women's College World Series. She delivered performance after performance when it mattered most and etched her name into Texas softball history forever. Make some noise for your Women's College World Series MVP, number 17, Tegan Caban.
Thank you guys for being here. Thank you. Thanks for being here. It means so much. It's an honor to wear burnt orange and Texas across my chest and play alongside these girls, my best friends. There's no one else I'd rather do this with, and this is totally us. We believed in each other, and you guys believed in us, and that's why we were able to do this. And so I thank everyone that came before us and everyone who's touched our program, because this natty is just as much ours as it is yours. And just thank you guys for everything, and let's do it again.
What we witnessed this season wasn't just a championship run, it was a defining moment in the history of Texas softball. This team didn't just win games, they broke records, they inspired a fan base, and they set a new standard for excellence on the 40 acres. They are the first Texas softball team to ever win a national championship, and their names will forever be etched in burnt orange history. They've made us proud, they've made us believe, and they've shown the world what it means to wear Texas across your chest. So one last time tonight, let's celebrate this incredible team, this unforgettable season, and this moment that belongs to every Longhorn past, present, and future. Once again, fans, thank you for coming out. Thank you for all your support this season. Look forward to seeing you next year. Now please rise, join us, and put your horns up for the Eyes of Texas. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Hook 'em horns and good night.